Good evening and welcome to the Timken Gymnasium in Alliance, Ohio, the McPherson Academic and Athletic Complex. And it is a Tuesday night here, November 26th, right before Thanksgiving. And we've got women's basketball, your University of Mount Union Purple Raiders hosting Case Western Reserve University. Starters for Case Western Reserve, we got Emily Plachta, Maya Roberts, Evie Miller, Nia Moore, and Maya Hartjes. And for your Purple Raiders, we've got the senior guard coming from Bookdale High School, Day Nash. The junior guard coming from St. Thomas Aquinas, Addie Mucci. The junior forward coming from Harrison Central, Michaela Dunkel. The sophomore guard coming from New Philadelphia, Ohio, Reese Triplett. And the sophomore forward coming from Marlington, it is Elizabeth Mason. Elizabeth Mason was last year's OAC Freshman of the Year. And we are about to get underway here with the first 10 minutes of action. Mount Union coming into this one with a 3-1 record. So far 2-0 here at the MAC. They won their first two games against Westminster and Manchester, and then they split in the Marietta Classic, won their first game against Kenyon, and lost against Calvin. So that is their most previous game, their loss against Calvin. And then over to Case Western Reserve. They're currently 2-3 so far on the season. They've got losses to OAC teams John Carroll and Capital, and they won their last game against Pitt at Greensburg. And we're about to have tip-off here, and it will be Purple Raider ball to start. Day Nash going to be bringing this one up past half court, defended by Maya Roberts. Day Nash hands it off to Mucci. Mucci inside pass to Dunkel. Dunkel going up with the right hand, won't go. Rebounded by Case Western. Hartjes bringing it up the floor. Inside pass up to Miller. Miller's layup won't go. Nash getting the rebound, bringing it up court. And a travel there on Dunkel, so it'll go back to Case Western Reserve. Mount Union so far on the season scoring really well, averaging 69 points per game while only allowing 51 points a game. That's helped by a couple blowout wins against Westminster and Manchester, those first two opening games. Roberts with it for Case Western here. Now it's with Hartjes. Plachta, Miller, the three from the top, nothing but net. 3-0 Case Western Reserve. They score the first points of this game. Now Mucci with the ball, past the three-point line, passes over to Triplett. Day Nash. Back with Mucci. Bit of a zone defense here from Case Western Reserve. Mount Union trying to break that zone. Triplett for three, good! Back-to-back threes here, 3-3 ball game. Reese Triplett knocks it down. Now Mount Union getting into a little bit of a press. Now Case Western into the half-court offense. Hartjes. Mount Union with the zone of their own. That one a 1-3-1 zone rather than the 2-3 that Case Western was playing. Hartjes for three. Off the front of the rim and out. Triplett getting the rebound, pushing the floor. Inside to Mason. Mason with the right-handed layup. Rolls off of the rim. Rebounded by Case Western. Evie Miller with the rebound. Hartjes bringing it up the floor. Defended by Mason. Hartjes hands it off to Roberts. Sorry, Plachta. That three won't go. And it'll fall out of bounds. It'll be Purple Raider ball. First substitution here for the Purple Raiders. Chelsea Evanich coming into the game for Michaela Dunkel. 3-3 here. 7:50 to go in the first quarter. Day Nash bringing it up the floor. Defended by Roberts. Inside. Triplett going up through contact, won't go. Day Nash gets the offensive board, brings it back out. Trying to find Evanich at the elbow. Great defense there by Roberts. Now pass it over to Mason. Mason driving, puts up the floater, won't go, but she's fouled. That'll be 2 free throws for Elizabeth Mason. First free throws of the game for either team. Also the first foul of the game. Foul called on Naya Moore, the senior for Case Western Reserve. And we've got another substitutions here for the Purple Raiders. Addie Mucci coming out of the game. Allie Hudick back in for Mount Union. Elizabeth Mason, first free throw good, 4-3 now. Mason, a 50% free throw shooter on the year. Now her second free throw, also good, so she'll improve her percentage there in this young season. And now Mount Union getting into a press after that made free throw. Trapping Hart just in the corner, and a foul is called on the Purple Raiders as they were trapping Hart just in the corner there. Very, very close to Case Western being forced into calling a timeout. But it will be inbounding Case Western Reserve. Hart just brings it up past half court. That foul there was on Elizabeth Mason, her first of the game, first by the Purple Raiders. Plachta with the ball. Now over to Moore. Moore driving, kicks it back out. Miller, Plachta in the corner. Now driving, defended by Mason. Won't go. Nice rebound by Mason, but Plachta gets it back to a jump ball, and that will remain with Case Western. Nice job by Plachta to force that jump ball. And here another substitution for the Purple Raiders. Haley Haywood coming into the game. Haywood, a senior guard from Barberton. Already with 3 substitutions here as the Purple Raiders just 3 minutes into this game. Coach Susie Vanette has a very, very deep team. She told me it was one of her deepest teams that she's had in her coaching career here at Mount Union. There's that ball out of bounds. It'll be a inbounds under the basket for Case Western. And the Moore spinning. That jumper rolling around the rim and falling in, so 5-5 now. Game back to being tied. 6:30 remaining in the first quarter. Day-Day Nash defended by Hartjes. Over to Haywood. Now it's Allie Hudick. Evanich drives, but she traveled as she took her dribble. So that will be Case Western ball. This is a battle between 2 teams with very experienced coaches. Mount's coach, Susie Vanette, is in her 19th season as the head coach of the Purple Raiders. And Case Western's coach, Jennifer Reimer, is in her 18th year as the head coach of Case Western Reserve. And this Case Western Reserve team yet to make their first substitutions as Hart just brings it up the court, passes it over to Evie Miller. Miller over to Roberts. Now back with Hartjes, defended by Nash. Inside, Miller. Miller, some post work, good footwork, passes it back out to Moore. Now Moore driving, kicks it into the corner. Back up top, into the corner, Miller for 3. Won't go, too far. And it'll be Purple Raider ball. And now Lily Scott checking into the game. Lily Scott, a freshman on this Purple Raider team. She checks in for Day-Day Nash. Also, Abby Muckleroy checking into the game for the Purple Raiders. Muckleroy so far the leading scorer on this Purple Raider team, despite not starting a single game so far. She's averaging 11 points and 6 rebounds per game. Evanich at the elbow. Passes it out to Muckleroy. Defended by Plotka. Lily Scott now. Back out Hudick, defended by Roberts. Now it's Evanich, and Evanich called for a travel yet again as she took her first step. And it'll be again Case Western Reserve ball as we've got the first substitutions for Case Western Reserve. Jordan Call as well as Mara Shore coming into the game for Case Western Reserve. Hartjes bringing it up court, defended by Lily Scott. Kicks it into the corner. First shot of the game for Shore, won't go. Offensive rebound by Case Western. Plachta got that rebound and kicked it back out. Now back to Plachta in the corner. Inside, it's Shore, defended by Evanich. And Abby Muckleroy getting on the floor, trying to win the ball for the Purple Raiders, and gets the jump ball call, so that'll go Purple Raiders' way this time. Nice job by Muckleroy, getting on the floor and winning the ball for Mount Union. Lily Scott, now it's with Muckleroy. Haywood takes the three. Good! Mount Union takes the lead back. 8-3. 8-5, sorry. Hartjes, a 1-3-1 zone here for the Purple Raiders. Into the corner, call for three. That one good as well. Back-to-back threes yet again, and we're tied again at 8. Evanich at the elbow, in the post, passes it out. Lily Scott. Scott passes it over to Haywood. Hudick decides to take the three. That won't go. Rebounded by Roberts. Hartjes bringing it up the floor, driving, and a block there, I believe, by Lily Scott. And it'll stay with Case Western. I believe that ball hit off of Muckleroy's foot there, so it'll be Case Western ball still. And it looks like the referees talked it over, decided to change their ruling on that one. We've got a couple more substitutions here for the Purple Raiders. Evanich and Haywood coming out of the game, and coming back into the game for the Purple Raiders is Dunkel and Triplett. So now we've got Scott, Triplett, Muckleroy, Hudick, and Dunkel in for the Purple Raiders. Scott attempting that pass inside to Dunkel. Can't find her, but it is tipped out by Case Western, so it'll remain here with the Purple Raiders. 20 seconds remaining on the shot clock, 3:45 remaining in the first quarter. Lily Scott looking for the inbound. And the inbound is stolen by Roberts. Now it's Plachta pushing the floor. Hartjes back to Plachta in the corner now is Call. Call takes that three off the front of the rim, won't go. Rebounded by Dunkel. Dunkel bringing it up past half court. Passes it over to Muckleroy. Now it's with Hudick. The left side three-point line. Triplett, inside pass to Dunkel. Dunkel kicks it out to Lily Scott for three. That one won't go. Offensive rebound, Dunkel. Dunkel hands it off, and that layup from Hudick won't go. And rebounded by Case Western Reserve. Hartjes pushing the tempo, taking it up the court, and a blocking foul called there on Lily Scott. So that'll be 2 free throws for Case Western Reserve. Lily Scott so close to getting that charge call there. Looked like she was almost set, but appeared not to be, as we've got 3 more substitutions here for the Purple Raiders. Elizabeth Mason, Addie Mucci, and Day Nash all coming back into the game. So we've got the entire starting 5 back into the game for the Purple Raiders. That first free throw, good by Hartjes. 9-8 now. Case Western leading it. 2:59 to go in the first quarter. Now her second free throw. That one won't go. Rebounded by Elizabeth Mason. Mason bringing the ball past half court. Passes over to Mucci. Mucci looking for a pass. Finds Nash. Now it's Triplett. Triplett takes the three. Off the backboard. Won't go. Offensive rebound by Elizabeth Mason. Mason driving. Passes it off. Triplett with the layup. Great pass there by Elizabeth Mason on the interior. Mount Union now with the 10-8, 10-9 lead. And now they're pressing. And that ball kicked by Elizabeth Mason, so it'll stay with Case Western. They'll have another inbounds opportunity. And 2 substitutions here for Case Western Reserve. We've got Emmy Hutter-DeMarco coming into the game for Case Western. Also, Shore back into the game. Hunter DeMarco bringing it up the floor. Hands it off to Plachta. Triplett almost getting the steal there. Passes it into the corner. Moore for three. Good. Case Western takes the lead back, 12-10. Now it's Triplett. Over to Mucci. Elizabeth Mason inside with the left-handed layup. Good. Nice touch on that layup from Elizabeth Mason. Another press here by the Purple Raiders. Case Western breaks the press. It's with Shore. Passed it over to Hunter DeMarco. Now it's with Call. Defended by Mucci. Cross-court pass to Plachta. Inside. Dunkel stealing that one. Picked up by Dede Nash. Nash pushing the tempo here. Got a 5-on-4. Inside. Dunkel up for the layup. Won't go, but she's fouled. She'll have 2 free throws. Nice job on that inside pass. Finding the open player on the 5-on-4. Minute 18 now to go in this first quarter, and we've got 2 more substitutions here for Case Western Reserve. Coming in for Case Western Reserve, Evie Miller back into the game, as well as Maya Roberts. And in for the Purple Raiders for the first time today, the sophomore guard, Tess Conroy. Dunkel on this free throw. That one missed. She misses them both, so it'll be a 12-12 ball game still here. Hunter DeMarco hands it off. It's with Call. Inside pass to Miller. Miller trying to move. Great defense there by Michaela Dunkel in the post. Conroy bringing it past half court for the Purple Raiders. Fake that three. Dunkel inside pass to Mason. Mason with some great hands there, bringing the ball in. Gets her own offensive rebound as well, and she is fouled after the offensive board. Nice job there by Elizabeth Mason, playing through contact. Mason so far with 4 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist. Another substitution for the Purple Raiders. Chelsea Evanich back into the game for Michaela Dunkel. This will be 2 free throws for Elizabeth Mason. Her first off the front of the rim and out. 48 seconds remaining in this first quarter. The game tied at 12. Now the second Mason free throw. That one good. So now Mount Union with the 13-12 lead. And a substitution for Case Western Reserve. Olivia Franciscus coming into the game. Hunter DeMarco getting trapped there by Conroy and Mason. Passes it over. Now it's back with Hunter DeMarco. DeMarco driving, kicks it. Call just inside the three-point line. That jumper won't go. Conroy, nice outlet pass up to Mucci. Mucci getting a hold of it. Now into the half-court offense. Dede Nash kicks it over to Conroy. Now it's with Mason. Mason driving on Hunter DeMarco. Mason going up, and she is fouled, so it'll be 2 more free throws for Elizabeth Mason. She's 3 of 4 from the line so far today. And another Purple Raider substitution, Lily Scott coming into the game for Dede Nash. 16 seconds remaining in the quarter. 13-12, Mount Union lead. Elizabeth Mason misses the first one off the front of the rim, same as last time. Let's see if she makes the second one, same as last time. 13-12, Purple Raider lead. Second free throw good. So she does the same thing as last time. makes one of two free throws. First one goes off the front of the rim. Second one, nothing but net. 14-12 Purple Raider lead. Roberts. Call for three in the corner. Won't go. Rebounded by Conroy. 3 seconds left in the quarter. Conroy pushing it up. Takes the half quarter. Won't go. So this first quarter ends a tight matchup. And the Purple Raiders leading at 14-12. Mount Union so far 4 of 12 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 4 of 8 from the three-point line. Case Western Reserve 4 of 17 from the field, 3 of 9 from 3, and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Case Western committed 4 fouls in that first quarter. Mount Union committing only 2. Mount Union out-rebounding Case Western Reserve 14-9 in that first quarter. And Mount Union also with 4 forced turnovers there. 2 blocks and 2 steals. And Case Western Reserve with just 1 steal and no blocks so far in this one. Elizabeth Mason leading the Purple Raiders so far with 6 points. Naya Moore leading Case Western Reserve with 5 points. A 14-12 Purple Raider lead after 1 quarter. And Mount Union so far on the season has been a team who's been able to out-rebound their opponents. They've got a positive +7 rebound margin so far on the season. Case Western Reserve is about even, +0.4 on the rebounding margin. And here we go for the second quarter. Hart just back into the game for Case Western. Passes it over to Evie Miller. Now it's with Call. Hart just getting through a couple off-ball screens. Now gets the pass, defended by Lily Scott. Call defended by Mucci. Hands it off to Roberts. Just 5 seconds on the shot clock, and they're going to call a 3-second violation there on Roberts. So it'll be Purple Raider ball. Lily Scott going to be bringing this one up past half court. In right now for the Purple Raiders, we've got Lily Scott, Addie Mucci, Elizabeth Mason, Tess Conroy, and Chelsea Evanich. Evanich passes it over to Conroy. Now it's with Scott. Scott gets a couple of screens. Kicks it out. Mucci for 3. Off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Evie Miller. Now Hart just bringing it up the floor for Case Western. Hartjes. The pass to Evie Miller. Now back with Hartjes. Roberts driving, kicks. Call for 3. That won't go. Rebounded by Evanich. Evanich. Defended by Miller. Passes it off to Mason. Now it's with Mucci. Conroy. Good passing here by the Purple Raiders. Scott getting a couple of screens. That ball stolen. Now it's with Case Western. Roberts driving on Mason. And Mason with a big block there. Nice job by the sophomore. Getting the block on Maya Roberts. Got a substitution here. Reese Triplett, Allie Hudick checking back into the game, as well as Reese Triplett for the Purple Raiders. Now it's Evie Miller. Hands it off. Shore hits that jumper. 14-14 here. 8 minutes to go in the second. Mason at the free throw line, kicks it out to Hudick. Hudick, cross-court pass to Scott. That pass a little bit too high for Scott, out of bounds. Case Western ball. Hart just bringing it past half court, defended tightly by Scott. Now it's with Roberts in the corner, defended by Triplett. Roberts driving. Up with the right hand, off the backboard and in. Nice right-handed layup there by Roberts. Gives Case Western the lead, 16-14. Scott driving, takes it back out. Up top, Elizabeth Mason for three. Nothing but net. Elizabeth Mason giving the lead back to the Purple Raiders. Roberts, Hart just driving. Pass it over to Miller. Miller with the wide open layup there. Bit of defensive miscommunication by the Purple Raiders. The lead back again to Case Western Reserve. Evanich in the corner. Pumps, drives, kicks it. Now it's with Hudick. Hudick takes that three. That won't go. Rebounded by Hartjes. Pushing the floor. Up to Shore. Defended by Hudick. Shore puts that one up and good. Nice job by Shore bringing that pass in and putting it up. 20-17. Case Western leading it. Kicks out to Triplett. Chance to tie it. Rolls off the rim and out. Hart just pushing it up inside. Shore. That time the layup won't go. Gets her an offensive rebound though. Kicks it back out. Hartjes for three. Good. 23-17. Case Western lead it now. And a Purple Raider timeout called by Coach Susie Vanette as the Purple Raiders now trailing by 6 in a 7-0 run by Case Western Reserve. 6:13 remaining in this second quarter. Case Western Reserve has made 5 of their last 6 from the field. A hot start to this second quarter for Case Western Reserve. .6:13 remaining in this second quarter. It's been 11-3 so far in the second quarter. Case Western with the advantage. Day-Day Nash back into the game, brings the ball up the court. Dunkel takes the jumper from the elbow, won't go. Rebounded by Roberts. Roberts over to Hartjes. Now into the corner for Plachta. Evie Miller driving on Dunkel, going up with the right hand, good. Case Western's offense is rolling right now, 9-0 run. McElroy with it in the corner, cross-court pass to Hudick. Back to Day-Day Nash. Nash bounce pass over to Triplett. Back over to Nash. Nash driving, kicks it out. Hudick. 4 on the shot clock. That three taken by Hudick won't go. Offensive rebound, Day-Day Nash. Shot clock back to 20. Nash getting double teamed, passes it off to Hudick. Now Triplett. Triplett inside to Dunkel. Dunkel can't keep hold of the pass, but it's tipped out of bounds by Evie Miller. It'll stay with the Purple Raiders here with 9 on the shot clock. Day-Day Nash to inbound it underneath the basket. McElroy. Pass it over to Hudick. Now it's with Nash. 4 on the shot clock. Nash driving. The floater bounces around the rim and falls. Mount Union stopping the Case Western Reserve 9-0 run. Back to a 6-point ball game here. 25-19, Case Western Reserve lead it. A three there from Plachta, won't go. Rebounded by Haywood. Mount Union with a chance to cut into this deficit even more. Hudick passing it in to Dunkel. Dunkel double teamed. Dunkel passes it over to Nash. Nash somehow keeping hold of it. And a foul called there. So that'll be a Purple Raider inbound under the basket. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Chelsea Evanich checking back into the game for Michaela Dunkel. That foul was on Maya Roberts. Her first of the game. Evanich in the post. Working on Miller. Nice defense there by Evie Miller, getting that block. The rebound as well. And now Hart just bringing it up the floor, defended by Dede Nash. Hands it off to Plachta. Plachta. Now Roberts. Inside pass to Miller. Miller kicks it out to the opposite corner. For three is Roberts. That won't go. Dede Nash getting the rebound, pushing the tempo. Over, Haywood. Open for three, that won't go. Off the side of the rim. But Haywood with a hustle play. Able to tip that one off of a Case Western player and keep the ball with the Purple Raiders. Now Addie Mucci back into the game for Mount Union. Haywood passes it into Nash. Evanich at the elbow, hands it off to Haywood. Haywood driving now. Kicks it back out. Nash for three. Bounces off the rim and out. Offensive rebound for Evanich. Evanich kicks it out. Opposite corner, 4-3. McElroy's won't go. Rebounded this time by Shore. Passes it off to Hartjes. Call. Hartjes for three. That one good. For about 5 feet past the three-point line. Hartjes hits her second three of the game. And it's a 28-19 Case Western Reserve lead. Dede Nash tries the pass inside to Haywood, stolen. And now it's Hartjes bringing the ball up the floor. Hartjes driving, kicks into the corner for Call. And no shot. We've got a foul on the floor. Looks like it's going to be a blocking foul there on Dede Nash. The referee's talking this one over, probably trying to decide block or charge. And looks like they'll send the teams to their benches and try to figure this one out. Head referee talking with Coach Susie Vanette. .254 remaining here in the second quarter. Case Western Reserve has been on fire here in this second quarter. They've got a 28-19 lead over the Purple Raiders, and they've outscored the Purple Raiders 16-5 here in this second quarter, as the refs are replaying this one. Either a block or a charge. I guess we'll see here pretty soon, hopefully. Mount Union so far, 6 of 23 from the field. Case Western Reserve, 11 of 29 from the field. From three, Mount Union is 3 of 13. Case Western Reserve, 5 of 14. Both teams as well, 50% from the free throw line. Mount Union 4 of 8, Case Western 1 of 2. And again, we've got 2:54 remaining in the second quarter. Lead scorer for the Purple Raiders so far today, Elizabeth Mason. She's got 9 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist. Shooting 2 of 4 from the field. Got 4 points on 4 of 6 from the free throw line, and she hit a 3 as well. For Case Western, they've got 2 players up to 7 points already. Evie Miller with 7 points and 4 rebounds on 3 of 6 from the field, and she's knocked down a 3-pointer as well. Maya Hartjes, 7 points as well. She's 2 of 4 from the field, 2 of 3 from past the 3-point line, and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. She's also got 2 rebounds and 3 assists. And the referees still talking this one over. Not been a whole lot of fouls so far in this game. Mount Union has committed 3. Case Western Reserve has committed 5. So far, with 7 minutes played through this second quarter, Mount Union has not committed a single foul in this quarter. Case Western only committed 1. Next game for the Purple Raiders after this one is going to be on December 4th, a Wednesday, the first OAC game of the season. They'll take on John Carroll. It'll be at 7 p.m. here at the McPherson Academic and Athletic Complex. Case Western, their next game also on December 4th. They'll take on an OAC team. It'll be their first OAC matchup of the season, and they'll play at Marietta. Referees now hopefully close to making a decision on this one. And let's see. Referee bringing both coaches over to talk about what occurred there. And let's see. Depending on whose ball this is, we'll see what it was. And it'll be Case Western ball. So it looks like after all that, the call on the court will stand. A blocking foul by Day-Day Nash. 3 there by Call, won't go. Offensive rebound, Evie Miller. Hart just driving. Now brings it back out. Up to the top for Shore. Defended by Mason. Over to Hartgis. Now in the corner, Call. Back up top, Miller. Miller. Inside pass and a 30-second shot clock violation there. And that fires this Mount Union team up. Hopefully they can use that momentum to get back into this one. Great defensive possession there by the Purple Raiders. Addie Mucci bringing the ball up the floor. Over to Mason. Mason for 3. Rolling off the rim. Mount Union, their threes just not falling so far tonight. And there, a 3 for Case Western. Won't go, and a foul called after the rebound. Second foul on Case Western of the quarter. So it'll be on the floor, and Mount Union still will bring the ball up the floor. That's the second foul of the game on Mara Shore for Case Western. Mason driving. Nice bounce pass over to Evanich. Evanich kicking it back out. Now Haywood in the corner with it. Back up top, Hudick. Hudick attempting that pass to Haywood underneath. Can't find her. Bounces out of bounds. It'll be Case Western reserve ball. Under 2 minutes now to go here in this first half. And a foul called there on Addie Mucci. Reach-in foul as Hart just was bringing the ball past half court. Both teams now with 2 fouls in this quarter. Hart just bringing it past half court. Pass it over to Miller. Now Plachta. Call back to Hartgis. Call defended. Hartgis driving there and going up with the left. Nice bucket there from Hartgis, and she's got 9 points now. 9 points in 16 minutes. Evanich going up, gets the foul. So she'll have 2 free throws here with 1:06 to go in this first half. Evanich so far on the season averaging 8 points and 5 rebounds a game. Evanich makes the first free throw. So her first points of the game tonight. And now the second free throw. That one off the front of the rim and out. And rebounded by Plachta for Case Western Reserve. Hartjes bringing it past half court. Plachta looking for a pass. Now it's with Miller. Defended by Evanich. Over to Call, defended by Hudik. Driving on the left side. Good defense there from Hudik, but an even better shot from Jordan Call. 32-20 now. Case Western Reserve lead it. Haywood over to Hudik. Kicks it over. Now Mason at the elbow. Over to Evanich. Evanich driving, going up. That won't go. And Call couldn't keep it. So it'll be Purple Raider ball underneath the basket. Shot clock now off with 16 seconds remaining in this first half. Passes it in. Mason fakes the three, driving, kicks it back out to Hudik. Now it's with Mucci. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Mucci driving, spinning, kicks it back out. 5 on the shot clock now. Mucci with it. Mucci for three. That won't go. So this first half will end 32-20. Case Western Reserve leading it after a huge second quarter where they outscored the Purple Raiders 20-6. And we will be back in about 15 minutes for the second half. Welcome back to the second half of action here at the Timken Gymnasium in the McPherson Academic and Athletic Complex. And we've got the second half of women's basketball between your Mount Union Purple Raiders and Case Western Reserve University. Case Western going into the second half with a 32-20 lead. They were helped by a huge second quarter where they outscored the Purple Raiders 20-6 in that second quarter. Mount Union won the first quarter though, 14-12. Mount Union will start with the ball here in the second half. Let's see how Mount Union can get this second half started. Starting off for the Purple Raiders, same starters as the first half. Day Nash, Elizabeth Mason, Reese Triplett, Addie Mucci, and Michaela Dunkel. Nash inside, kicks it back out to Mason. Mason driving. Bounce pass over to Dunkel. Dunkel can't bring that one in, and that will be Case Western Reserve ball. Elizabeth Mason so far the leading scorer for the Purple Raiders. She's got 9 points as well as 4 rebounds and an assist. And a block too. Now it's with Case Western Reserve. Evie Miller. Over to Roberts. Now Hartjes. Defended by Day Nash. Plachta. Now Roberts. Trying to find Miller in the post. Gets it inside to Miller. Miller kicks it out. Other corner. For three is Plachta. That won't go. Rebounded by Mason. Mason pushing the tempo. Driving. Going up with her right. Won't go, but she's fouled, so that'll be 2 free throws for Mason. She's already had 6 free throws so far tonight. She's been doing a really nice job of getting to the line so far. And that foul there is on number 2, Emily Plachta, for Case Western Reserve. So Elizabeth Mason here. Her first free throw. That one good. She's now 5 of 7 from the line so far tonight, and she's up to 10 points. First player on either team to get it into double figures. Now Mason's second. That one off the front of the rim and out. Offensive rebound by Mucci. Now it's Nash. Kicks it over. Triplett for 3. Off the front of the rim. Won't go. Rebounded by Roberts, and a foul called on Day Nash as she was trying to win that ball back for the Purple Raiders. 32-21, Case Western Reserve with the 11-point lead here. And they'll have the ball. Day Nash checking out after that foul. That was her 3rd foul of the game. Lily Scott coming in for her. It's with Miller here. Defended by Dunkel. Now Roberts. Plachta. 10 on the shot clock. Hartjes with the ball inside. Spinning. Her post move floater won't go. Back to the Purple Raiders. Triplett fakes the 3, driving. Going up, blocked. Mason gets the offensive board and puts it back in. Nice job by Mason getting the putback, and she's up to 12 points. Back to a single-digit Case Western lead, 32-23 now. And a travel called there on Evie Miller, so we'll be back with the Purple Raiders, and they can try and cut into this deficit even more. Lily Scott bringing it up past half court. Scott passes it off to Mason. Mason driving, going up with the left. That won't go. Rebounded by Miller. Now Hart just bringing it up past half court. Addie Mucci coming from behind, stealing that ball away. Back with the Purple Raiders now. Lily Scott. Now Triplett looking for a pass. Kicks it over to the corner for Mason. Mason back up top for Scott. Now Mucci, defended by Hartjes. Inside, Elizabeth Mason working on in the post. Her hook shot won't go. Rebounded by Case Western. Hartjes over to Moore. Now in the corner, it's Roberts. Roberts driving on Scott. Kicks it back out for 3. Plachta That won't go. Rebounded by Dunkel. Her fourth rebound now of the game. Now it's with Mucci. Over to Triplett. Triplett. Floater. That won't go. Dunkel almost got the offensive, excuse me, almost got the offensive rebound there. Hart just driving on Scott. Stops, turns, puts that one up. That won't go. Rebounded by Dunkel. Now her fifth rebound. Mucci attempts to lob that one in to Elizabeth Mason. Won't find Mason. Stolen by Case Western. Now it's with Moore. Back up top to Hartjes. At the logo, close to midcourt. Now Miller. Defended by Dunkel, hands this off to Plachta. Plachta defended by Mason. Now into the corner for Hartjes, defended by Mucci. Mucci gets another steal there, and as she was passing, tipped out of bounds by Hartjes, but it will be Purple Raider ball. And we've got 4 substitutions here for the Purple Raiders, and a timeout called as well. So for the Purple Raiders, after this timeout, it'll be Lily Scott, Allie Hudick, Haywood, Evanich, and Abby Muckleroy. Mount Union with the 23-32 deficit to Case Western Reserve with 6:07 remaining in this third quarter. They will have the ball coming out of this timeout, as Mucci got her second steal of the quarter, also her second of the game. And Elizabeth Mason playing really well so far. She's got 12 points and 6 rebounds so far. And now coming out of the timeout, coming in for Case Western Reserve, it'll be number 13, Emmy Hutter DeMarco. Also in is Plachta, Roberts, Miller, and Moore for Case Western Reserve. Lily Scott bringing it up the floor. Passes it over to Evanich, defended by Miller. Now back over to Hudick. Evanich takes her dribble, driving. Back to her right, kicks it out. Muckleroy fakes the 3, passes it over to Lily Scott. Scott driving in, bounce pass over to Evanich. Evanich trying to go up, and a shot clock violation called there as Evanich is blocked by Miller. So that'll go back to Case Western Reserve here. 5:37 remaining in this third quarter. Plachta brings it past half court. Now Miller. Roberts, defended by Haywood. Nice defense there by Haywood. 10 on the shot clock now. Miller hands it off. Hutter DeMarco driving, kicks it out. Plachta for 3, that won't go. And Evanich can't reel in the rebound, so that'll stay with Case Western Reserve. 20 seconds back on the shot clock. It'll be Hutter DeMarco inbounding this one for Case Western Reserve. Looking for the inbound. And they're going to call an off-ball foul there. Moving screen on Case Western Reserve, so it'll be Purple Raider ball. That's the second foul on Evie Miller. Miller's got 7 points and 7 rebounds for Case Western Reserve. Haywood gets a screen from Muckleroy. Passes it off to Evanich. Hudick inside, Muckleroy. Her layup good. Muckleroy was left wide open under the basket, and she's able to take advantage of that, putting the layup in. And now the press from the Purple Raiders. Hudick getting the ball, getting the steal, and a foul is called, so it's back with the Purple Raiders. And a smile on Hudick's face after she gets that ball back. Now back down to a 7-point game here. Mount Union clawing back into this one. Mount Union will inbound it underneath the basket. 20 seconds will be on the shot clock. Lily Scott looking to inbound this one. Inbound tipped, brought in by Muckleroy. Now it's with Scott. Hudick fakes the three, driving, kicks it back out to McElroy. Now it's with Haywood. Inside to McElroy, bringing that one in. Her layup won't go. Rebounded by Plachta, and Plachta's fouled by Evanich on the floor, so that will be Case Western ball. 4:28 remaining in this third quarter. Evanich will sub out for Michaela Dunkel. Mount Union now only down 7. Clawing back into this one after they were down 12 going into halftime. Hartjes defended by Lily Scott. Now it's with Roberts. Evie Miller defended by Dunkel, just inside the three-point line at the top. Over to Plachta. Inside again to Miller. Miller spinning. Good defense there by Dunkel, and a three there. That won't go from Call. Rebounded by Dunkel. Her 6th rebound of the game. Scott brings it past half court. Now it's over with Haywood. Haywood driving, going up with the right hand. Won't go. Offensive rebound. Dunkel going back up with it. That won't go as well. Loose ball. And Call tried to bounce that one off a Purple Raider there. And it's Purple Raider ball. The initial call is changed. Crazy sequence there. Call hit it off a Purple Raider, but after it hit off of a Purple Raider, it hit Call yet again as she was out of bounds, so it's Purple Raider ball. Conroy into the game now for the Purple Raiders. She'll be inbounding it. Passes into Scott. Now it's with McElroy at the three-point line. Inside to Dunkel. Dunkel working in the post on Miller. Dunkel going up. Gets her own offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Hudick in the corner for three. That won't go. Rims out. Shore driving for Case Western. Going up. Won't go. Great defense by Lily Scott. And Hudick bringing it up past half court. And now Hudick slowing it down a little. Cross-court pass over to McElroy. Back up top. Hudick for three. That one won't go. Case Western reserve ball. A chaotic minute there. Back and forth. A lot going on, but the score remains. Case Western reserve 32, Mount Union 25, a 7-point lead for Case Western. 3 minutes to go here in this third quarter. And we've got Mason and Mucci back into the game for the Purple Raiders. Mucci defending Hartjes as she passes half court. Tight defense from Mucci. She's got 2 steals in this quarter already. Roberts hands it off. Now it's with Shore. Mara Shore looking inside to Miller. Miller defended by McElroy. Miller able to spin past McElroy and put that one in. 2 points for Case Western reserve. Back up top. Now it's over with Conroy. Into the corner. Lily Scott. Scott driving. Kicks it back out. Cross-court pass from Conroy. McElroy for three. Won't go. Offensive rebound. Tess Conroy. Back out. Lily Scott for three. That one good. Mount Union finally hitting a three. 28-34. Mount now only down by 6. And this Purple Raider bench on their feet. Trying to break the press is Case Western. They do a good job of it and find Evie Miller wide open under the basket for 2. 8-point lead yet again for Case Western. And a travel called there on Addie Mucci. So that'll be Case Western reserve ball there after the travel called there on Addie Mucci. Inbound to Plachta. Plachta bringing it past half court. Defended by Mason. And steal there by Lily Scott. Nice job by the freshman bringing in the steal. Bringing it past half court now. Pass it over to Dunkel. Dunkel looking for a pass. Finds Mucci. Now Conroy. Conroy fakes the three. Conroy driving, going up through contact, no foul called, and rebounded by Case Western Reserve. Hart just bringing it past half court. Hart just driving, going up, left-handed layup, good. A 10-point lead again for Case Western Reserve, and they've got this one back out to double digits. Minute to go here in this third quarter. Case Western has made each of their last 3 field goals. Elizabeth Mason into Dunkel. Dunkel trying to work in the post. Kicks it back out to Mason. Bounce pass over to Conroy. Back to Mason. 6 on the shot clock. 3 taken there by Mucci. Won't go. Conroy trying to keep that one in. Can't keep her feet in bounds, so it'll be Case Western Reserve ball. And a couple substitutions for the Purple Raiders. Got Evanich and Triplett coming back into the game for Dunkel and Conroy. 38-28 Case Western lead here. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. Hart just driving, going up and gets the foul call. That'll be 2 free throws for Hartjes. She's the leading scorer for this Case Western Reserve team. She's got 11 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. Now here she is with the free throw. Makes the first one. She was one of 2 on her first trip to the free throw line. Now 2 of 3. Let's see if she can make her 4th. Makes the 4th. So now it's a 40-28 Case Western Reserve lead. Inbound from Evanich to Scott, and Scott is fouled as she brings in the pass. 4th foul of the quarter on Case Western Reserve. That one on Hart, just her first foul of the game. Mason inbounds it again to Lily Scott. Scott brings it past half court. Now it's with Mucci. Mucci driving, going up with the right hand. She gets the foul call, so she'll have 2 free throws. Mountain Union, excuse me, Mountain Union now as well in the bonus for these last 16 seconds of the quarter. So Mucci could get her first points of the game here with these free throws. That first one in and out. And now her second free throw. That one good. So a 40-29 lead now for Case Western Reserve. And foul called there on Addie Mucci as Mount Union was trying to press Case Western in their own half. That's the 3rd foul of the game for Addie Mucci. And Hudick will sub in for Mucci. Just 13 seconds remaining in this third quarter. It'll be Moore inbounding it for Case Western. Moore looking for a pass. And a timeout called there by Case Western Reserve coach Jennifer Reimer, as she didn't want to give up that 5-second violation. So it'll be Case Western ball after the timeout. And so far this third quarter has been narrowly won by the Purple Raiders. They've scored 9 points in this quarter, and Case Western has scored 8. A better defensive half this time for the Purple Raiders. In the second quarter, Case Western scored 20 points. So they've allowed them to under half of what they did there in that second quarter. So it'll be Case Western Reserve ball here, coming out of the timeout. Moore to inbound. Gets it into Roberts. Roberts defended by Triplett. Roberts driving with 5 on the clock, and a shooting foul called there. So that'll be 2 free throws for Roberts. That foul on Lily Scott. Her second foul of the game. So for Roberts, these are her first free throws of tonight's game. She misses that first one. Too strong off the front of the rim. And now the second free throw. That one good. So a 12-point lead for Case Western. 4 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Pass up to Triplett. Triplett puts up a 3, and that won't go. So we will go into the fourth quarter with a 41-29 Case Western Reserve lead over your Purple Raiders. Shooting so far in this game, Mount Union 9 of 44 from the field, 4 of 21 from 3, and 7 of 14 from the free throw line. Case Western Reserve 16 of 43 from the field, 5 of 20 from 3, and 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Mount Union and Case Western Reserve tied that third quarter 9-9. So we will see in these final 10 minutes if Mount Union can find a way to make a comeback and come out of here victorious, remain undefeated at home on the season. It's going to take a team effort here in this fourth quarter. So far, the leading scorer for the Purple Raiders, Elizabeth Mason, who's got 12 points, 6 rebounds, and an assist. As we will be getting underway here with the fourth quarter. Leading scorer for Case Western Reserve is number 20, Maya Hartjes, the sophomore guard. She's had 13 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists so far in this one. She's 4 of 8 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. She averages 12 points a game so far this season, so she's over her average. Starting this fourth quarter for the Purple Raiders is Nash, Hudick, Triplett, Evanich, and Mason. Hartjes now for 3. That one good. Hartjes makes it a 15-point Case Western Reserve lead. Now it's with Day Nash. Mason thought about the 3, passes it over. Hudick trying to break this zone. Got the 3-2 zone here from Case Western. In the corner, it's Triplett. Her 3 won't go. Rebounded by Roberts. Roberts bringing it up the court. Kicks it into the corner for 3. Plachta off the front of the rim, won't go. Offensive rebound, Roberts brings it out. Hartjes, another 3. That one good as well. Hartjes with her 4th three-pointer of the game, and a timeout called by the Purple Raiders. 19 points now for Maya Hartjes, hitting 2 in the first minute of this fourth quarter. It's a 47-29 Case Western Reserve lead. 8:57 to go here in the fourth quarter. And coming out of this timeout, it will be Purple Raider ball. Coach Susie Vanette trying to draw something up, get the Purple Raiders back into this one. Not the ideal start to the fourth quarter, but they're not done yet. This Mount Union team can score a lot of points. They've been averaging 69 points per game so far this season. So far today, only 29 points, but here we are out of the timeout. McElroy now into the game for the Purple Raiders. Day Nash brings it past half court. Now it's with Hudick at the extended three-point line. Day Nash. That is stolen there by Plachta. Hart just bringing it past half court. Inside to Evie Miller. Kicks it out. In the corner, Plachta. Defended by Mason. Good ball movement here from Case Western. Moore. Now Roberts. Plachta. Now again with Moore. 4 seconds on the shot clock here. Driving. Hartjes with the floater. Off the back of the rim and out. Elizabeth Mason gets the rebound. And Dayton Ash almost stolen there by Moore. Passes it up court. Triplet for three. That won't go. McElroy getting the offensive board. Now it's over with Hudick. Triplet. Inside. Now it's McElroy. Hudick just inside the three-point line. That shot won't go. Rebounded by Roberts. Roberts pushing the pace. Going up the floor. And a great block there by Elizabeth Mason. Her second of the game. On the fast break, Maya Roberts only had Elizabeth Mason to beat, but she couldn't do it. A great block there by the sophomore. In for the Purple Raiders now, Tess Conroy, as well as Kayla Ferenczi. Ferenczi getting her first minutes of the game. And a travel there on Roberts. It'll be Purple Raider ball. 7:25 to go in this final quarter. Nash defended by Roberts. Inside to Conroy, and there'll be a foul called there on Moore, so it'll be Purple Raiders with the inbound under the basket. That's the third foul of the game on Nia Moore. Inbounds it. Mason for three. That won't go. Rebounded by Case Western Reserve. Hartjes defended by Nash. Passes it over to Miller. Miller hands it off to Roberts. Hartjes off a couple off-ball screens. Takes that three. That won't go. Rebounded by Mason. Brings it past half court. Hands it off. Tess Conroy for three. That one good. Conroy knocks that down for the Purple Raiders. Makes it a 32-47 ball game. Mount Union in the press. Case Western trying to break this press. Finally, Hart just able to bring that past half court. She's defended by Ferenczi. Now it's with Miller. Hartjes, who's at 19 points so far. Over to Plachta. And a reverse layup there by Maya Roberts. Gets it to go, 49-32. Case Western leading it now. Ferenczi getting the layup through contact, going up with the right hand. Her first points of the game. And there we've got a tie-up jump ball, and that will stay with the Purple Raiders. Trying to get a little bit of momentum here. And it looks like a timeout will be called. So Mount Union now down 15, and they'll have the ball with 5:50 to go. Hartjes for Case Western has had an excellent game so far. She's had 19 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. She's 6 of 12 from the field and 4 of 6 from the three-point line. (49-34), Case Western Reserve leading this. There's a Case Western Reserve timeout, and it'll be Mount Union ball out of the timeout. In this fourth quarter so far, Case Western with 8 points, Mount Union with 5. So here we are, about to be back in play. 5:50 to go. In for the Purple Raiders right now, Day-Day Nash, Kayla Ferenczi, Tess Conroy, Abby McElroy, and Elizabeth Mason. In for Case Western, it's Roberts. And inbound pass to Mason. Mason driving into the corner, bounce pass for Conroy. Conroy's three, good. Conroy, 2 threes in the quarter, and we're back to a 12-point game. 5:36 to go. Mount Union trying to keep up the press. Hartjes does a nice job breaking the press. Now it's in the half-court offense. Mount Union has made each of their last 3 field goals. Trying to get a stop here, get back into this one. McElroy defends, and there we've got a kick ball, so it'll remain with Case Western Reserve. Shot clock will go back up to 20. And in for Case Western right now, it's Roberts, Miller, Call, Hartjes, and Shore. Inbounded to Hartjes. And a travel called there on Hartjes. That'll be Purple Raider ball. They can get this one down to 10 or even single digits here with a bucket. Mason inbounds it to Nash. Nash gets past half court. Ferenczi passes it in. McElroy able to keep it in. Into the corner. Conroy didn't take the 3 that time. Now it's with Ferenczi. Abby McElroy for 3. Rolls around the rim and won't go. Hart just brings it past half court for Case Western Reserve. Man, that 3 would have been huge for the Purple Raiders. Ball with Hartjes. Over to Call. Call defended by Ferenczi. Call takes the 3. They won't give the 3. They're going to have an offensive foul there. Moving screen on Shore. That'll be Purple Raider ball. And they've got another chance to get this to 10 or even single digits. Case Western Reserve with 3 turnovers in this last minute and a half. Day-Day Nash. Now it's with Conroy. Conroy driving. Jumps. That won't go. Day-Day Nash, offensive board, gets it to go. 10-point game now, 4:13 left. And the clock is ticking. Down to a 10-point game. Mount Union in the press. Roberts up to Shore. Case Western gets it across half court, breaking the press now. And Mount Union needing to get another stop here. 7-0 run by the Purple Raiders in these last 2 minutes. It's Call, defended by Conroy. Call loses the ball. Ferenczi gets it, bringing it past half court for the Purple Raiders. Day-Day Nash rises up for 3. That won't go. Rebounded by Shore. Mount Union almost able to cut that to single digits there. And a timeout called by Case Western Reserve after the 7-0 Mount Union run. Great last couple of minutes for the Purple Raiders. Getting back into this one, having some hope now. It's 49-39. Tess Conroy with 6 points here in this 4th quarter, both off of 3-pointers. And Mount Union now has some life. A 7-0 run. And 5 turnovers for Case Western Reserve in the last 5 minutes. It'll be Case Western Reserve ball after the timeout. 3:31 remaining in the game. In for the Purple Raiders. Now Lily Scott checking into the game for Tess Conroy. Also McElroy, Mason, Ferenczi, and Day-Day Nash. Inbounded to Hartjes. She's got 19 so far. Defended by Day-Day Nash. Now it's with Miller. Defended by McElroy. Shore. Hartjes again. Day-Day Nash defending tightly at the 3-point line. Passes it over to Plachta. Back to Hartjes. 5 on the shot clock. Into the corner. Roberts for 3. Nothing but net. Case Western Reserve ends the 7-0 Purple Raider run, and this time a timeout called by the Purple Raiders. A huge three there by Maya Roberts to get this one back out to a 13-point game. 2:58 to go. And Maya Roberts gets the assist there as well from Maya Hartjes, who's had an exceptional night so far. She's got 19 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Roberts has 8 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 steals. Case Western Reserve certainly came to play today. They've had an excellent game so far. And for the Purple Raiders, shots just not falling so far today. 6 of 28 from the three-point line. Back in play now, and Mason travels there. So it'll be Case Western ball. Mount Union will continue pressing, trying to force a turnover. That's what they need here, down 13 with 3 minutes to go. Hart just trapped in the corner, stolen by Ferenczi. Ferenczi passes it over. Mason. Ferenczi gets the layup to go. Back down to an 11-point game. Mount Union still trying to press. Roberts over to Hartjes and into past half court. Now it is Hartjes and Roberts. They want to drain as much of this clock down as they can. Hartjes. Miller from the free throw line gets that one to go. Off the backboard, rattling around the rim and falling. Back to a 13-point lead. Conroy, cross-court pass to Ferenczi. Ferenczi's three, that won't go. Mason trying to keep that one alive. Hart just brings it in, and Hart just brings it past half court. Under 2 minutes now to go in this. It's with Roberts. Now Miller. And foul called there on Lily Scott. That's her third of the game now. And it'll be inbounded by Roberts for Case Western. Minute 44 now to go. And stolen there by Lily Scott. Conroy rises up for three. Off the back of the rim, won't go. And Lily Scott attempting that hustle play there. Can't keep it with the Purple Raiders. It'll be Case Western Reserve ball. Minute 27 now to go. And Dede Nash checking back into the game. And we've got a timeout called here by Coach Susie Vanette. That'll be a full timeout. Minute 27 to go. Case Western Reserve with the 54-41 lead here. Mount Union still fighting hard though. Elizabeth Mason, the leading scorer for the Purple Raiders. She's had 12 points so far tonight. Michaela Dunkel has had 9 rebounds for the Purple Raiders. And for Case Western Reserve, Maya Hartjes, 19 points so far in tonight's game. Emily Plachta has had 8 rebounds. It's really impressive. Plachta, just a 5'9" guard. And then Hartjes also with 4 assists for this Case Western Reserve team. Mason, as well as having 12 points, has 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 blocks, and 2 steals. She has been all over the place so far tonight. And now both teams coming back onto the floor. It'll be Case Western Reserve ball following the timeout. Minute 27 to go. 54-41, Case Western Reserve lead it. Roberts to inbound. Gets it into Hartjes. Now in the corner, it's Miller. Miller trapped by Mason and Muckleroy, and a timeout called by Jennifer Reimer. So it'll be Case Western Reserve ball after the timeout, but Reimer not wanting to give the ball up there. Minute 18 now to go in this one. 17 seconds will be on the shot clock for Case Western Reserve. And for Case Western Reserve, it's just going to be about execution from this point out. Keeping good care of the ball, making free throws, and really just not causing turnovers. But for Mount Union, they have to cause turnovers if they want any chance at getting back into this game. (54-41). Case Western Reserve in the lead with a minute 18 to go. Now Mount Union coming out of the timeout. Same team coming back in for the Purple Raiders. Mason, Scott, Nash, Muckleroy, and Ferenczi. And foul called there on Day Nash. First foul of the quarter for the Purple Raiders. So it won't be free throws for Case Western Reserve. They'll just inbound the ball under the basket. 20 seconds on the shot clock for him. Inbounded to Roberts. Roberts defended by Muckleroy. Almost a steal there by Ferenczi. Evie Miller going up, won't get that one to go. The referee blows the whistle. Not sure what the call was, or even if there was a call there. That's strange. Case Western Reserve inbound it with 10 seconds on the shot clock. And there a foul called on Lily Scott. Minute 6 now to go in this one. That's the third foul on Lily Scott. Hartjes, the ball for Case Western. She's fouled by Ferenczi. Minute 2 to go in this one. Roberts will inbound it yet again for Case Western Reserve. That one almost stolen by Scott there, but foul called on Scott. That's her fourth. Team fourth. So one foul away from the bonus, and again it will be inbounded by Roberts. This time finds Hartjes on the inbound. And a jump ball called there. Ferenczi very close to getting full possession of that one, but the referee called jump ball before it could transfer over to Mount Union possession. So again, inbounded for Case Western Reserve. This time Hartjes fouled by Ferenczi. And now it will be Case Western Reserve going to the free throw line. Hartjes with a chance to get her 20th point of the game on these two free throws. First free throw good from Hartjes, so she's up to 20 points in tonight's game. She's only a sophomore. Comes from Grafton, Wisconsin. Makes both free throws there, so it's a 56-41 Case Western Reserve lead. Day Nash getting a couple screens, driving, going up, getting the foul call. That'll be 2 free throws for Nash. 50.9 seconds remaining now. And these will be, for Nash, her first free throws of the game. And Lily Scott going to be checking back in for the Purple Raiders. She'll come in for Conroy. Nash's first free throw off the side of the rim won't go. Now her second free throw. That one falls. 42-56 now. Case Western Reserve lead it. Hartgis. Plachta gets it past half court. Now it's with Roberts. Case Western Reserve just running this clock out, passing it around, and a foul called there on Lily Scott. That's her 5th foul. And she will be out of the game. $36.8 now to go. We'll have 2 free throws for Hartgis, and she's already 5 of 6 so far from the line. Conroy comes in for Lily Scott. First free throw good from Hartgis. And now the second free throw, good as well. And a timeout called by Mount Union. It'll be a full timeout. 36.8 to go. Mount Union trailing 42-58. Mount Union put Case Western Reserve in the bonus. Mount Union has committed 5 fouls this quarter. Case Western Reserve has committed 3 fouls. So still 2 to give until they put the Purple Raiders in the bonus. Mount Union in this game shot 24% from the field, 20% from 3, and 50% from the free throw line so far. Case Western Reserve 40% from the field, 32% from the 3-point line, and 80% from the free throw line, 8 of 10. Mount Union out-rebounded by Case Western 40-38. Mount Union did win the points off of turnovers battle, though. They had 12 points off turnovers. Case Western Reserve has had 9 points off of turnovers. Mount Union also winning the offensive rebounding battle, 16-10 over Case Western Reserve. So here it'll be Conroy inbounding it for the Purple Raiders. And to Nash. Nash driving, going up with the left hand, good. Nash now up to 7 points. Hartgis, nice job there breaking the press, but her pass won't find more, so that'll go out of bounds and be Purple Raider ball. 28 seconds now. And Nash bringing the ball past half court. Gets a couple screens, driving. Kicks it back out. Ferenczi from just past the elbow gets that one to go. 12-point game now with 19.6. Hartgis. Case Western Reserve. And a travel called there on Roberts, so it'll be Purple Raider ball. Mount Union still fighting here, despite being down 12. With 12 seconds to go. Day Nash. Gets a couple screens. Hands it off. McElroy for 3. In and out. Rebounded by Roberts. And that will be the game. Case Western Reserve getting the win over your Purple Raiders by a score of 58-64. 58-46, I'm sorry. Mount Union now 3-2 on the season as Case Western getting back to 500, 3-3 on the season. Next game for these Purple Raiders will be on December 4th here at the Timken Gymnasium against John Carroll University. First OAC matchup of the season for the Purple Raiders. I am William Moyer. Thank you for watching.